Hi, I'm Rupinder. The reason why we choose this topic is previously when computer was invented, and it is said that it was going to change our lives. And at that time, it was about the size of this room. And later on, it was replaced by personal computer and laptop. And now is the era of tablet. And it is said that world is within your hand. And yes, the world is within your hand because of tablet. And you can access each and everything, almost each and everything from this tablet, from your hand.
Okay, so this presentation will be broken up into a number of sections. First of all, I will tell you what the tablet is and what makes the tablet different from this laptop. And then Rubendra will show you about feature and operating system. After that, we will come up with the benefits and disadvantages. And in conclusion, we will show you two innovations of the tablets in the future. So, before we get started, I want to ask you one question. What is the tablets in your point of view as a consumer? Is anybody have the answer? What the tablet in your point of view as a consumer?
It's a bigger version of a smartphone.
You think so? Yeah, okay, that's good. So the tablet is essentially a small and flat touchscreen device which helps you interact with the digital content with your fingertips. So what makes the tablet different from the laptop? There are 5 advantages which over the traditional laptop. First of all, this is turned on instantly. Instead of waiting the PC to build up, we just need to press the start button, and then it will take you to the main screen immediately in a second. And the second key is great battery life. Instead of 3 or 4 hours, they will have 10 to 12 hours in some cases. Of course, it's depending on what you do with your tablets and how many wallet applications are on. But most of the laptops have the battery from 10 to 12, which is 3 times on average longer than most of the laptops. And the first key is touchscreen interface. So you can see here, you will use your fingertip to navigate through all the content, and it's very comfortable. And tablets is very nice, small, and light device. It helps you access through the important information, such as mail, software, play games, and music, and so on. Last but not least, it's about application that you download. It's very easy to install and download and install the application through the online stores such as Google, which are connected with your laptop. And there can be anything from game to activity tools. You don't need to worry about the complicated installation file and something like that. All you need to do is just go to the online store, choose the application that you want to download, and then press the download button. It will automatically download and install on your laptop. It's very easy. But be careful, there are some applications you need to pay money in order to download it. So, Rupendra now going to tell you the feature and operating system.
Okay, first, if I have to talk about tablet, I have to talk about its size. It's really portable, and it is designed to fit ergonomically in your hand. And all the special features, it is touch screen, and where you can input every data from the this finger touch, and you can you can access your data, and you can input each and every data from the fingertip of your finger. And all the special features is its camera. Unlike any other traditional computer, it all comes with this front and rear camera. So it will help you to help you for the video conferencing, and even you can take a high resolution picture. So I'm going to talk about operating system now. So basically, the tablet comes along with 3 operating systems: iOS, Android, and Windows. And unlike any other manufacturer, iOS has its own operating system, and it is very easy to use. And even the first, even if you haven't tried tablet earlier, it is very easy to access with this navigation menu. And I'll talk about Android. Android is Linux-based operating system that Google's offer open source under the license of Apache. And unlike iOS, most of the manufacturers like Samsung, Google, and Amazon, they use Android. And Android is named under the confectionery theme, and Lollipop is currently in use. And previously it was Kit Kat, ice cream, sandwich, honeycomb. And now Windows. Okay, it is released in 2012. The Windows RT. It is the first Windows RT is the Windows RT used is Microsoft Surface in 2012, and it is made specifically for tablet and smartphone, and it is like possible to use Windows 8 in your tablet. That means you can access you can use your tablet in a similar manner of your computer and laptop. And now I'm going to ask you, how many of you uses iOS devices? Why? Can I ask you why you use
Tablets.
iOS device? Like it can be iPhone and all this.
Oh, well, to get an easier life.
And how many of you use Android devices? Can you ask you why?
Yeah, it is very easy to download. I don't know much about difference about Apple and Android, but I like Android. And this is the only experience that I have done so far.
Thank you. And even it is seen that in 2010, most of the people use it Apple iOS, and now it is reduced more than 25% in 2014. And most of the people like to use Android rather than iOS.
Okay, before buying one product, a question always comes to your mind is, what are the benefits of this product, or what we can do with this product? So, I want to ask you, though students who have a tablet, what do you use with your tablet? Mattia?
Just surfing away.
How about you, Han?
Everything that eases everyday tasks like paying bills and
Okay, thank you. Tablets has a lot of benefit. However, today I'm just gonna tell you the benefits of the tablet in only two fields. One is business and the second is education. First of all, let's talk about the benefit of tablets in business. With the tablet on hand, the business people can traveling and working on the same time. As you might know, business people might travel extensively as a part of their job to meet the client, perform project, or travel between the offices. So with the tablet on their hand, they can get work done on the road. So the travel time is well spent. And the next thing is make the transaction easily. Why? Because people can use the tablet to transfer their money. So business people can like meet customer or client and handle with the transaction while both parties are present. And the third is update information. Business people can use the tablet to update the company blog, social media, answer email, no matter where he is. And the last thing is the view of company from the general public. The company stay up to date with the technology, is more compatible with the other company using old system. And in addition, it shows the understanding of the customer needs and interests, especially with the company who operating in the technological industry. So let's move on the benefits of tablet in educational field. First of all, tablets has created the equal learning platform in the classroom. There are some students are quick learner, the other one is not so quick. So the tablet has give the all type of student the equal learning opportunities. So the not so quick learner can predictably access the virtual teacher without apprehension of embarrassment. And the secondly, the education is convenient on the tablets. Why? Because there are a lot of educational applications to make the learning more interesting. And educator must choose the right app for the student. And teacher can use their tablet to selecting simulation game for training skill and see how well the student learns. It will help the teacher concentrate on teaching rather than grading and testing. And the last thing is it will help the school save a lot of money. Why? Because instead of buying the printed book, learning journal, they can use tablets and buy the e-book with the same content with the printed book. And it will have the school save money. Being lighter rather than laptop, and you can use the fingertip access through the learning material online and making knowledge available in the fingertip. Okay, so Rubera, can you tell us about the disadvantage of tablets?
Okay, the most important and essential part of tablet is its screen, and even for the simple mistake, you can easily break your screen. And if you break your screen, it's better to throw it away. Other disadvantages like keyboard. Whenever you buy tablet, it doesn't come along with the keypad. Even if you need keyboard, you have to buy another. You have to pay extra for keyboard. And unlike laptops and personal computer, even its ports are limited. Only few, one or two. And no.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the innovation of tablet in the future. The first innovation is called PiTop, designed by Chinese designer called Fan. As you can see here, the laptop is designed for the people who want portable and lighter computer. The inspiration of this innovation comes from the traditional Chinese library. This PiTop composed of several translucent touchscreen, as we can use as the touchpads or widescreen PC. So in the future, the environmental cable material will take place of the current memory device. So this is the good choice for us in the future. It will store on, you can put on the document into this file and it will store on the information for you.
Another is iPad, and it is designed by German designer Volker Hobner, and it is designed specifically for engineering purpose. And its main feature is it is called as future Wacom, and it can use 3D drawing and you can, and it's also have like 15.6 OLED display along with its keypad, and where you can like over here it will be like switch arrow or delete and copy buttons, where it will make you easier for the architect purpose. And these are called as future tablet. So I think.
So this is the end of our presentation. So anybody have a question for us?
Well, I have one question.
Yes, please.
I want to buy a tablet, so what should I look for? What parameters of tablets is important when I want to buy it?
Okay. First of all, it depends on your purpose. If you want to using the tablet to play game, you should buy the tablet have 4 RAM or 8 RAM. And if you want to use a tablet just for check email or play music, the normal tablet is suitable for you. You don't need to spend a lot of money to buy expensive tablets. Any questions so far? Yes?
So about using the tablets in an educational way, how much does it cost to the, I mean, how much does it save money to school to use tablets instead of books and paper?
Well, to be honestly, I don't have a question now. However, I will come up with the answer for you later. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Anybody else? Yes?
Who made the first tablet?
Sorry?
Who made the first tablet?
The first tablet is called Dynabook. So it was invented in 1968. And it was, actually I'm not sure about the manufacturer who made that Dynabook.
Mm-hmm.
If you're still interested, I will give you an answer later.
Yeah, sure.
It will come along with like stick,
Uh-huh.
it is not that finger sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it comes with this stick where you can input your data. And yeah.
Okay.
According to these 3 different kinds of tablet operating system, which one you think is most secure?
Okay, I think in my personal view, like iOS is one of the secure than Android and Windows.
Okay, thank you.
You stop asking questions. Okay, thank you. And now, Georgi, please. Rupendra first.
Thank you. So the orientation was good. I could understand the topic of the presentation from the first slide. Rupendra spoke good, and he managed to tell us about this topic, and we knew it. Interaction was also good. He was related with the audience, but sometimes fluency wasn't good. You had some pauses and hesitations. But not bad at all. So sometimes tone and intonation wasn't good also, but I could understand you. It's okay. And visual aids was good. Presentation had diagram. It's a very good choice, and I could understand all information. It is good. So body language was also good. you was good eye contact, and you try to show what you say about. It's okay.
Yeah. Georgi, could you please specify a bit what you meant by this intonation issue?
Sometimes he made some pauses and some, I don't know how to say, not good pauses.
I did not ask about pauses, but I asked about the intonation. You said that the intonation was not always good.
Sometimes I couldn't understand.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know if we mean the same with intonation, because I also wrote here intonation, and what I meant by intonation, sometimes at the end of sentences you raise the intonation and then you stayed up there, and then I realized that you did not continue. So you started talking about something else, because at least in the English language, when you with this rising intonation and when you are up there, so it means that you will continue about the same issue, but then you came down after a pause and then started talking about something else, and that was a bit confusing at times in your speech. Other than that, I could understand all of what you said, all of the kind of issues that you discussed. But yeah, I don't know, Georgi, if you meant that by kind of mentioning this intonation issue or not.
Not at all.
Okay, yeah. Anything more?
I think so.
Okay, thank you. And then Hans, Tien.
Firstly, thank you for the presentation. I think that your introduction was very good. You started up with some questions to wake us up. It was good eye contact with the whole audience. You looked around and you interacted with everybody. It was good. Speech was fluent with some pauses to make it even more fluent, make it easier to listen to. I like that very much. Clear and loud speaking. There was variation in the use of different tones, which made the presentation pleasant. About visual aids, you used the whiteboard well, and content on a PowerPoint presentation were simple and easy to see and understand. Body language was very professional, in my opinion, and also it was you were good assisting Rupendra when he was speaking. You were pointing out with the hand on the board, on the whiteboard. And you made a little bit of movement as well. You walked back and forth and made it look very professional. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you, Georgi and Hans. So it was good. Tien is so quiet typically in class, and now you showed a different aspect of your skills and competencies. So as Hans says, this was very professional in all aspects from the beginning. And then you were very explicit in terms of the reasons why you wanted to talk about this issue with this audience, which was very good. That kind of motivates the audience to be attentive. So, and then from the point of view of using or taking advantage of the different communication strategies, so you had several of them, like explicitly delivered in your presentation. Definition, illustration, exemplification, comparing and so on and so forth. So it was very good. It was easy to understand, and you had structured the presentation in the way that it was easy to follow it, because we had certain expectations on the basis of what you showed us, and then you fulfilled our expectations. There was some fuzziness in the slides, changing of the slides at some point, but as we focused on listening to what Rupendra was talking about, so it did not disturb, but that is something that might distract some members of the audience sometimes. Then the communication or interaction between you, so it also took place on the action level, as we could see when Rupendra was discussing the operating system. So Tien complemented that discussion by underlining and pointing the issues from the whiteboard. Yes, so that was also good. It was good that you explained what the graph illustrated, because the text was not totally kind of visible, at least not to me, but perhaps some...
It was a bit...
Yeah, yes, so a bit small, the text. But as I said, you explained it, so it became clear. Right. So excellent, very good. Thank you
so much.
for a good presentation.